Welcome to the Lose Your Big Ass Stomach podcast. I'm your host, Jay Jackson, and my mission here is to help you get rid of that big ass stomach and take back control of your health so that you can look and feel your best by being the best version of yourself, mentally and physically, while destroying the mediocre agenda society is trying to brainwash you into, and breaking our families' generational curses of being unhealthy by being a healthy and fit role model. It's time to set a new standard. It's time to set a new standard of living. If you find the podcast helpful, be sure to hit that follow button because that helps us build a movement. Let's go. Guys, early today, I went and shot some content, and I was shooting content at like Cava. Some folks, they go to Chipotle, but then the bougie folks, they want to go over to Cava. They're like, I want to step above Chipotle. Chipotle just trash. And so folks be going over to Cava. All right, so I did some Cava. A lot of folks on Facebook and Instagram, y'all be saying, hey man, make content at this place right here. So, I'm working on it. I also made some content at Wendy's, and I got to thinking, there's a lot of people that will be like, man, that's straight junk food. Can't nobody lose no weight at no Wendy's. Can't nobody lose weight at no Chipotle. Can't nobody lose that big old ass stomach at Cava. And, they probably don't think it's possible because they ass having a hard time losing weight. But believe this or not, guys, you can eat whatever the hell you want to eat and lose weight, guys. I know a lot of trainers out there, the snowflake trainers, they tell you, man, you got to eat the chicken and broccoli to lose weight. If you don't eat chicken and broccoli, your ass go stay big. And guys, I used to think that at one point when I first started my fitness career because I really didn't know no better. You know what I'm saying? But as you go throughout your career, hopefully, whatever you do, you should be learning. The same things that you thought and believed in the beginning, they shouldn't be all the same things that you believe now. You should be improving, right? And so I improved over time because even myself, I got to the point where I was, eating chicken and broccoli, eating, what else? Turkey burgers and broccoli. And I got tired of that shit. Straight up. I got tired of eating turkey burgers and broccoli, chicken and broccoli. Like, can it help you lean out? Yeah, it can. But who the hell want to do that every day for the rest of their life? Who want to just eat chicken and broccoli all day, every day for the rest of their life? I don't know about you. Y'all might want to do that, but not me. I ain't want to do that. All right. And so, a lot of the people who I help, they come to me because I show them how to eat in a way where you can still enjoy yourself and look good in your clothes and look good when you take them clothes off. Yeah. I know some of y'all be hiding behind them clothes, but when them clothes come off, you ain't having no more. It's a whole different ball. Some of y'all be catfishing folks out this motherfucker. But anyway, here's how it works. Here's how I'm able to help people drop this type of weight, 20, 30, 35 pounds in 3 months. I got a member in my coaching program right now named Ann. She down over 80-something pounds. And I got another member named Darrell. He down 50 pounds. I got another member named Kataka. He down 49-something pounds. And how are these people able to drop this kind of weight in a short period of time, actually? You know what I'm saying? I call it flexible nutrition. Flexible fat loss nutrition. Meaning you can have the flexibility of being able to eat foods you enjoy. What I'm not saying is you can eat burgers and pizza and tacos all day, every damn day. You can still do that and lose weight, but will you be healthy? Probably not. You won't. You probably end up having some health issues even though you done lost weight. Because there's people, believe this too, there's people who are not morbidly obese. There's people who don't have no big old ass stomach. They might just have a little pudge. But they got all types of health issues because of the way they're eating. They're eating junk food all the time. They eating sweets all the time. They drinking sweet teas and lemonades all the goddamn time. And there's just no structure. There's no discipline around what they're doing. And so the way you can eat foods like Wendy's and Cava and Chipotle, because we get busy. We ain't always in a position to, cook at home. I understand that. We can't all just sit at home the whole goddamn day and cook some more, clean up pots and shit and pans and cook some. We don't all have that time, right? And so here's what we do. First, we do the 80-20 rule. 80% of the time, healthy and clean, okay? The other 10 to 20%, that's when we eat whatever we want to eat. For your boy, I may eat me some Waffle House. I may eat me a burger from Shake Shack or Five Guys. I may go to a taco spot out here in Atlanta. I may drink me some old fashioned. You see what I'm saying? I enjoy myself, y'all. Like, I don't have to be all ripped up, cut up, 2% body fat like some of these trainers out here. Hell no. I want to live. Like, if you want to look like that and you want to step on stage to be a bodybuilder, then yeah. Your ass probably gonna have to do a whole lot of chicken and broccoli, a whole lot of fish and vegetables. That's it. But if you know you enjoy eating other good food outside of those things, the burgers, the pizza, the pancakes, whatever it is, the cookies. I know some of y'all be eating candy and shit. Whatever it is, guys, you can still eat those things and drop weight. All right? And so the 80-20 rule is the first part of it. So some people might say to me, well, what is the 80-20? Like, how many times a week do I eat, the cheat meal? Or that really depends on you. Like, are you one of them folks who go cry, bitch, and moan and get discouraged if you ain't losing weight fast enough? Then you might only need one cheat meal. Or you might need to do a cheat meal every other week. If you know you weak like that, you're like, oh man, it ain't coming off, I stepped on the scale, I'm just sad, and fuck it, I don't want to do it no more. If that's you, then you don't need to eat many cheat meals. But if you okay, you got a little tough skin, then yeah, you can have 1, 2, maybe 3 cheat meals. All right, maybe 3 cheat meals a week, 2 to 3. All right, that's where I'm at right now in my life. I'm pretty much where I want to be. I'm happy. I'm satisfied. I look good in my clothes. I have some of y'all sliding in, but hey, man, coach, I just want to look like you, man. Man, if I can get close to where you now, that'd be good, man. I just need to get rid of the goddamn stomach. Guys, you can do that, and you don't have to give up all your favorite food to get to this point, or get to even close to this point. Because I fluctuate somewhere between like 10, 12. If I'm being more disciplined, I can get down like 9 or 8. But 9 to 8, it takes away some of my enjoyment. It takes away me being able to go out and, drink alcohol and eat what I want to eat. And, you get to a point where it's like there's diminishing returns, right? And so that's one of my big things. I want to be able to enjoy myself, but not be a slave to food. I'm doing it with discipline, all right? And so that's the first thing. Follow the 80-20 rule. The second thing, because you can't just do, okay, I'm eating healthy 80% of the time, then the other 20% of the time I'm eating what I want. You actually have to have structure around how much you're eating, guys. This is actually the number one thing. Because if you don't have structure, meaning you don't know how much calories you eat on a daily basis, you don't know how much protein you eat on a daily basis, and you just eating healthy. I know everybody has seen somebody who a vegan or a vegetarian or a pescatarian, and they still overweight. Have you ever just thought to yourself, how in the hell is they overweight? And all they do is eat healthy food. How is that possible? It's because they don't know how much they're eating, guys. You can overeat on healthy food and not drop weight. You can overeat on bad food and not drop weight. But you can also undereat, meaning you can eat in a calorie deficit, like for fat loss, and you can eat Wendy's. You can eat a burger. You can eat tacos. You can eat a pizza and still drop weight, as long as you're eating within a certain calorie intake to lean out. Now, if you're eating like that all the time, will you feel good? Probably not. That's why I don't do it all the time, because I want to have energy. I want to be able to show up. I want to be able to go to the gym and lift some motherfucking weights. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to make dates with the weights and perform at a high level. I don't want to be having to deal with no goddamn erectile dysfunction, because my heart health ain't where it need to be at, and so it ain't pumping the blood circulation down to my soldier. I need my soldier swole, all the way strong. But your ass ain't eating right. You ain't drinking no water. You always drinking sweet teas. Always drinking lemonade. You damn right, your soldier go be, his ass go be limp. You be like, damn. Your baby, she gonna be like, baby, get it up. Come on, baby, get it up. She gonna be clapping. His ass gonna be, his ass ain't doing nothing because your ass ain't eating right. And so you got to make sure you ain't eating all this sugar and junk food all the time. And I think some people go overboard with what I tell them, far as you can eat foods that you enjoy eating and you can still drop weight. You have to have discipline with it. Because if you lose the discipline, even if you have the structure of, okay, well, shit, I'm eating, for example, I'm eating up under these 1,800 calories. That's going to get me to be able to lose weight. But if you're eating junk food all the time, guys, this is how it be folks in their 20s, sometimes in their 30s, they be having strokes, heart attacks, aneurysms, all type of shit be happening, man, because they're not eating well. And if you don't eat well, you won't feel well. All right? This is super important. It's not just aesthetics. It's not just about looks. You have to eat right to feel good too. And some of y'all got kids and shit, man. You got kids, you got a wife, you got responsibilities. You ain't just taking care of yourself no more. You got to make sure you can take care of yourself so you can take care of them. So that, because they're depending on you. But if you ain't here, all my men, shit, I'm a leader, man. I want everybody to respect me, man. I got to get my respect. But they don't see you respecting yourself. They see you abusing food. A lot of people think about abusing alcohol and abusing drugs. You abuse food and food becomes your drug. Yes. Guys, you got to pay attention to that. And so the last thing is this. Longevity. When I think long term, whenever I've tried like different crazy diets, strict diets, I'm like, man, when this shit gonna be over with, man? I'm tired of this already. I remember when I was doing bodybuilding and I couldn't eat the foods I really wanted to eat, but maybe once every other week or once a month. And then it got to a point where I got closer to the show, to my competition, where I was stepping up on stage. I couldn't eat nothing I wanted to eat. And then I was just like, man, ain't no way in the hell I'm gonna keep doing this. How do people keep doing bodybuilding shows? Because I want to eat. and it got so bad, guys, when I finished my show, I almost somewhat created an eating disorder because I hadn't had none of the food that I really wanted to eat. I wasn't drinking or nothing. And once the show was over with, man, I was inhaling food. Man, I was eating like a mug. And that be some of y'all. You be doing these crazy restrictive diets where you cut out carbs, you cut out sugar, you cut out all the foods you enjoy eating, you cut out alcohol. You know you want to drink you a little bit of alcohol, take the edge off. And then you do that for a couple of days. And then for all my folks who got a little bit more willpower, you do it for a couple of weeks. And then you be like, man, hell with it, man. I'm tired. I got a headache, man. Man, boy, I'm hungry here. I'm hangry all the time. I'm tired of my girl talking. My goddamn dog always barking. My little baby slobbing all over the goddamn plate. You can't even think straight. And so when people think about mental health, shit, you got to eat right too to be able to have good mental health. All right? And so that ain't a good long-term approach. This is why I say you should be mixing in the food that you enjoy eating. A burger, tacos, pizza, some cookies. Every other week or every week, like maybe once or twice. You know what I'm saying? Depending on how quickly you want to get to your goals. And when you do it this way, it's more sustainable. You're not doing some type of diet that you're like, man, it's like a means to an end. No, this is a lifestyle. If you looking at it like, well, shit, well, once this plan over with, boy, I'm going back to how I used to eat. What do you think gonna happen when you go back to how you used to eat? You go back to that big old ass stomach you used to have. And so you got to be able to understand how to build nutrition and healthy eating habits, build a healthy relationship with food, understanding the right structure to be able to eat this food so you can enjoy yourself while still being able to get results, while still being able to have energy, while still being able to have good health so that you can be around for the people that you love and care about. Guys, life is not about who goes fast. Life is about who can stay in the game. Because I don't know if y'all realize this or not, but if folks out here dropping every other day because their ass ain't eating right. They not taking care of themselves. You see it even in sports these days. The folks who, you got the outliers like DK Metcalf. His ass be eating Skittles and the little beans and all that kind of shit. I'm talking about the majority. The people like the pro athletes who eat junk food all the time, their career is very low. They don't have a long career because they're not nurturing their body with proper food. They can't eat junk food all the time. If you want to work and perform at a high level, even my entrepreneurs and business professionals, you want to be able to do more. You want to make more moolah. You want to get to that bag. And so that you can help more people, so that you can provide for your family, so you can have more freedom, right? Well, shit, you got to eat right. And so that you can have sharp mental focus. You got to eat right so you have more energy and charisma. If you ain't eating right, your ass going to be tired all the time. You will always be complaining when you get home or when you wake up. Oh, I'm just so tired. That's why I can't go to the gym. I can't go. Man, there ain't enough time in the day. We all got the same 24 hours in the day. The people who eat better, we're able to utilize those hours better because we have more energy to perform at a higher level. All right. And so don't be thinking short term, man. If you want to get results and keep them, you got to think long term. What can I do now? What type of habits and routines do I need to put in place now? And so that way I get the results and I can keep doing these habits to keep the results. I don't know why a lot of people don't realize that. Like, you have to develop the right habits to get results, and then you have to keep doing those habits once you get the results to keep them. But if you stop the habits that got you the result, you're going to lose them. All right? It's a lifestyle. You got to hit the gym. You got to make dates with the weights. You got to eat right. All right? But I'm just showing y'all a way where you can have some flexibility and enjoy the process throughout your journey. All right? But anyway, hopefully y'all find this podcast helpful. If you did, be sure to hit the follow button. Leave your boy a 5-star rating so we continue to grow this movement. And we out of here. Let go. Yo, appreciate you for tapping in and listening to the podcast episode today. Hopefully you found it valuable. And if you did and you want to learn more about how I can help you lose the big ass stomach, transform your body, and get your health on point, DM me real results over on Instagram at JJacksonOfficial for more information. And I'll reach back out to you to do what I can to help you hit those health and fitness goals. Let's get it.